Have you ever received an invitation to the most incredible celebration, only to make up excuses not to go? Today, I'm going to share a fascinating story that Jesus told about a wedding banquet that will make you think twice about the invitations life sends your way. Picture this. A king is throwing an extravagant wedding feast for his son. The tables are laden with the finest foods. The palace is decorated beautifully and everything is perfect. The king sends his servants to call those who were invited, but surprisingly, they all refuse to come. Some are too busy with their farms, others with their businesses, and some even treat the king's servants horribly. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The king, instead of canceling the feast, does something unexpected. He tells his servants to go out into the streets and invite everyone they find, the good and the bad, the rich and the poor, everyone. The wedding hall becomes filled with guests who never expected to be at a royal celebration. But there's a twist. Among all these guests, the king notices someone who isn't wearing wedding clothes, a special garment provided for all guests. When questioned, this person has no explanation and is thrown out of the celebration. This parable teaches us several powerful lessons. First, it reminds us that God's invitation to his kingdom is open to everyone, but many people are too caught up in their daily lives to accept it. Second, it shows that God's grace is inclusive. He welcomes everyone regardless of their social status or past. However, there's also a responsibility that comes with accepting the invitation. We need to be prepared and transformed by our faith. Think about it. How many times have we made excuses when opportunities for spiritual growth come our way? How often do we prioritize our daily routines over our spiritual journey? This story is as relevant today as it was when Jesus first told it. It challenges us to examine our responses to God's invitations in our lives and reminds us that everyone has a place at his table, if they choose to accept it. If this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Hit that like button if you found value in this message, and subscribe to join our growing community of seekers and believers. Drop a comment below sharing your thoughts on this parable. I'd love to hear your perspective. Remember, the invitation is always open. The question is, will you accept it?